Mason. I'm from the Connecticut Patriots, Fife and Drum Corps from Bristol, Connecticut. Welcome to our rehearsal. This is our first performance since, I think, March 7th, so we're very excited to be here. But really, this is our practice. So what we're going to do today is go through what we do through a practice routine in sort of abbreviated clips. We're going to play our exercises and then kind of play a few tunes for you as we go. And this is my father, Don Mason, he's the director of the Connecticut Patriots, Fife and Drum Corps, and he'd like to talk to you a little bit about what our corps is about.
First of all, we're very honored to be invited to be part of your International Rudimental Drum Symposium, and we're looking forward to the clinics that everyone else is offering as well. The corps was founded in 1978 with two goals. The first goal was to play very complicated and intricate music, both rudimentally and musically. And the second goal was to play it as well as we could play it. And so we hope that tonight you'll get to see that. As Brendan said, we haven't played together since March 7th. Our fifers are practicing on Zoom rehearsals because of the pandemic, and we can't really play together as woodwind instruments. And some of our drummers are not here tonight. This is a part of our drum line. So we're looking forward to when this is over and we're able to get together as a group again and to get to drum with our international friends and our friends from Connecticut and from the rest of the United States of America. So we look forward to it, and we hope that you will enjoy this workshop. Thank you.
All right, cool. So the first thing that we're going to do is play our exercise sequence. I think one of the unique things about our group as opposed to some of the military groups across the world, we're all volunteer. We don't do this professionally. I do it professionally. My brother Colin, who is the drum instructor, does it professionally. My brother Peter, also who's on the stair line over here, he also plays quite a bit on YouTube, which I'm sure you guys have all seen his face quite a bit. But we have school teachers, electricians, project managers, just everyday people, and we really don't have a chance to really perfect our craft as much as we would like to, because this is a volunteer thing. So one of the hardest things that we have to do is try to figure out a way to get on the same page as quick as possible. So the first thing that we do is our exercise sequence. It's broken up into 4 different sections. The first section is a sort of triplet, slow groove with a lot of 2 height accents and 2 height exercises. And we try to really focus on our stroke styles, working between the snare drums and the bass drums. Our second exercise is a sextuplet exercise. It's in 5/8, and it really just kind of works on our flow and our dexterity between our right hand and our left hand. The third exercise is, the second exercise is a roll progression exercise that has the checks. The third exercise is the one that we're doing for the dexterity. And then the fourth exercise that we have is sort of a stick control meat exercise. It has everything in it that some of the harder passages that we play. So I hope you enjoy. Here's our first segment, the exercise sequence for Connecticut Patriots. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is play a couple of parade tunes for you. The first one we're going to do is Yankee Doodle, and the second one is Stillman's Reel and When We Go Down to Washington. So sort of starting to put the exercise sequence in play with our actual music. You can kind of hear it all put together with some of our easier tunes. So here we go. Thank you. Stillman's Reel and When We Go Down to Washington. Tap. The next piece that we're going to play for you is our medley Katy Hill. So the next thing we're going to play is Seaweed with something new. So one of the benefits of having essentially a season where we haven't been able to do any performances or parades is we've been able to add to our repertoire and learn new music. So the next thing we're going to do is an older medley that we've played for a long time called Seaweed Medley, which is a collection of sea tunes. But we've added on College Hornpipe at the beginning, which is a drum solo written for the Connecticut Yanks Fife and Drum Corps back in the 1970s. Connecticut Yanks are a huge influence to our playing. We've had several members from that corps come through our ranks, including my father, who's the director of the corps. It's a really cool piece. In the beginning of this, it was written by Charlie Poole Jr. So hope you enjoy College Hornpipe drum solo into Seaweed. Thank you. So to continue with the theme of learning newer music, again, this is an older piece that we played a long time ago. It was called Tecumseh. We have since named it This Way to the Gun Show because we have added on drums and guns, which is a traditional fife and drum tune that we've kind of embellished a little bit. What connects the two is the beginning is a 6/8 piece. It really explores our dynamic range. What you're starting to hear as we're getting into a little bit more of our beefy music is there are a lot of snare drum and bass drum interplay, which is something that we really try to work on and try to create, having only two voices in the fife and drum idiom. So what connects that is a pretty cool drum solo that we wrote. It goes from 2/4 to 6/8, 6/8 to 2/4, and it kind of plays back that duple triple feel, and it goes right into drums and guns. So we're going to really quickly, this is my brother Colin, who teaches the bass drum line, which is really just my dad today. We usually have 4 or 5 more, so there's really not a lot of teaching going on between the two of them. They just kind of know how to play together. But anyways, we're going to play the drum solo in between the 6/8 portion of This Way to the Gun Show and drums and guns. Here we go. Playing. Okay, so we're all going to play it for you together from the beginning. Thank you. next thing that we're going to play is Moonshine. It's a piece that we decided to bring back a couple of weeks ago for this recording specifically. It's definitely one of the hardest things that we play, and a lot of counterplay between the snare drum and the bass drum. So anyways, I hope you enjoy it. The last thing that we would like to play for you is the Bacon Medley. This is a piece that we wrote a couple of years ago. It has, I don't know, we like it. It's kind of fun. So before we play the last tune, I'd like to thank Ali and the rest of the CERD administration for having us on here. Very excited to be able to perform for you across the world. Yeah, just want to thank you guys for setting us up. And here's the Bacon Medley. Thank you very much.